Hello, interwebs. Today I'm going to show you a my workout makeup tips and tricks. As some of you know, I have a little bit of a self-confidence issue without not having makeup on. I mean, I have okay skin, so I can understand if you want. Makeup is subjective. It's an art form, but you don't have to wear makeup to go to the gym. In fact, you shouldn't, technically, but I do because I prefer to look more put together. Now I'm mixing two foundations because these are both very skincare-y foundations, BB cream type formulas. The first is the Neutrogena Hydra Boost Hydrating Tint in Classic Ivory. I wish that Neutrogena would come out with lighter shades, because even though this is fairly sheer, I still would like to recommend this to more of my Snow White people out there and my Cocoa Bunnies, because it's not as inclusive as you think. I mean, see how orange this is? And then this other one's worse. This has only 2 shades. This is the Holika Aqua Petite Gel LA BB Cream. But at least they have a shade similar to me. But my first tip would be to wear something very lightweight, very light coverage if need be. You can always add concealer to certain places that need it, but wear something more lightweight with like skincare ingredients. I'd recommend, if you really need the coverage, something like the It Cosmetics CC cream in any of the formulas. But if you don't need the coverage, then just a plain BB cream will work. There are a lot of good BB creams from the drugstore, but and I've had people ask me if my hands are clean. My hands are clean. I don't ever put makeup or anything on without having clean hands. Now, normally I would put a primer on as well with this foundation, but I'm not going to do that today because I actually want the skincare ingredients to sink in. I love the way this Aqua Petite BB smells. I don't like the applicator, but I like the way it smells. It smells like, damn it, what's the name of that lotion? It reminds me of Skin So Soft, almost. I don't really need concealer with this look today because as it has a lot of coverage that covered up my zits and my under eyes, because I combined the two. getting my makeup wipes. It's real quick so I can wipe off my hand. I mean, you can use a brush, you can use a sponge, use whatever method you want, honestly, to do your makeup. I just use my hands because it doesn't soak up any product and it seems to give me the best amount of coverage. This thing is brows. I'm just going to do a little bit of my Wet n Wild Brow Mascara, which is like a dark brown. This is a Nothing But Brunette. I go with more natural colors when I go to the gym sometimes. Sometimes I don't, but I'm doing that today because it's easier. And it's the first brow mascara I picked up out of my 3 ones that I have right now. Quick, easy brow. Now I usually take my finger and go around the edges just to okay. Now, you can do eyeshadow if you want. I'm probably not going to today. Just don't feel like it. But for eyes, I am going to take my Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Highlight, if I can find you, and putting that in my waterline to make me look more awake. Okay, screw it. I'm going to do Naked Truth on my eyes. From Avon, which is a more neutrally my eyes but better palette. I also call this my model off-duty palette because to me it reminds me of like what models when they're off-duty would wear. like just very light neutrals on their eyes to highlight their eyes. I don't know, it just makes me think of that. But wearing more neutrals on your eyes, I'd recommend for the gym, just because, or eyeshadows that you know are going to stay really well and look really nice on your eyes. Trying a little bit of ColourPop Amaze on my lid just to add a little bit more glimmer and shimmer to my eye. It's Amaze, right? Yeah. No, Ladybird. I thought it was Amaze, my bad. It's Ladybird. I also took some of the number 4 shade and put it underneath my lower lash line. This is also great, like, school makeup, too, if you're one of those people that's like, I'm gonna look natural, risque. But again, if any of you remembered me back in the day, I hardly ever did anything natural, but when I did, it was something similar to this. Okay, brows and eyes are done pretty much. Now for the face. For the face, I recommend using a cream and then a powder over top just to ensure more lasting power. One of the cream products that I really like is the e.l.f. Bronzed Peach in the Aqua Beauty line. This is really nice. Smells kind of minty. It's more of a putty-like product, but it's very nice. And it comes with a bronzer too, so you don't have to worry too much about not looking alive. I'm doing it like in a contour motion to add more dimension to my face. So, don't mind me. You can use it however you want. I'm going to take just a little bit more of the Petite Aqua BB underneath this one for faking jawbone because it looks really harsh. Other side, not so much. Now I may actually need to add just a little bit more because I just blended it in with the stuff. A very light finger there. It's better. Alright. No one wondering what's on my nails, it's Grinchworthy by China Glaze from their Grinch collection. I'm wearing that because on March 2nd, and I'll probably do a makeup look for it, is Dr. Seuss's birthday. And he's one of my favorite authors, so I will probably do a Grinch inspired look then. But I don't know yet. Depending on what the day brings me, I shall do that. Add a little bit of liquid highlighter. This time I'm going to use the Mega Glow Hello Halo highlighter from... Actually, no, I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use the Paranormal and from Revolution Beauty in this really cool skull bottle, which is more of a white. course, you spurt everywhere like cum. Glittery cum. Don't mind me. My only problem with this stuff is it spurts everywhere when you put it back in the bottle. But you get a lot of product. I have all three. I think there were 4 of them, but the 4th one was more golden, so I didn't bother. Anyone wondering? Yes, I do a glitter mustache. Why? Because I'm fabulous. If you don't like glitter, don't bother getting these. But they were really pretty. And I really like the bottles because I'm a skull queen. I'm a goth at heart. Anything skull or Halloween related, sign me the fuck up. Those of you wondering why my highlight's going down into my blush, I'm going to fix that in a minute. Okay, now for powder products to set everything. First, I'm going to do the bronzer. Everyone's like, wait, what about the blush? It looks sticky! It looks sticky! I know. Just don't worry about it for right now. Same with all the lines. blush, I'm going to go with IT Cosmetics Coral Flush, because that's a little darker than what I'm usually use, which is Je ne sais quoi. Put that in with my fingers. Now that looks very glowy blush, which I like having for the gem. And that's why I had the highlighter go down to add some glow. I mean, yeah, it's more glitter than glow, but you know me. I'm a glitter whore. Okay. Maybe on that bronzer in a little bit more with my fingers. Up top. Alright, last but not least is highlighter. I always use this shade. It's actually a single eyeshadow from Kat Von D. I got it from TJ Maxx for $5 or $6. It's in Thunderstruck. Like a white gold, which I think is the most flattering for at the gym. Or if you need a more natural highlight. I mean, you could make this go intense if you wanted by wetting the brush. But I'm trying to go a little bit more glowy. As opposed to metallic Tin Man face. Yeah, I kind of have that Tin Man face, but not too much. I need to add a little bit of something on the lower lash line. So I'm going to take, yet again, the Naked Truth palette number 4 shade with a clean pencil brush and try and smoke out the lower lash line a little bit. It kind of looks like dark circles, but not in a bad way. It's more brown than dark circles, so it's more like smoked out. Kind of. So, do with my eyeshadow what you will. Okay, next but not least is mascara. I recommend doubling mascaras, which I already do. If you don't have a waterproof lying around, always double up with a waterproof or grab a waterproof for when you go to the gym. I'm going to use the Avon Lash Nourishing for my first few coats. And it's a very good lengthening mascara. Then I'm using Maybelline Full and Soft Waterproof. Get in there. Get in the cup. In the cup. Good. Sorry. And then you knock over single shadows. Good job. Alright, where's my blending brush so I can get that little smudgy that's underneath my eye out of the way. Actually, I'm going to take it again, but this time into the palette just to open up my crease just a little. That peachy brown. Last but not least, which I always recommend, is setting spray. Get yourself a good one. The e.l.f. Mist and Set is great. Or you can get, if you're wanting to spend a little bit more, Revolution Sport Fix, which is really good too. These are both really good. Alright. You can choose any lip color you want. Just be sure you know that it's going to come off when you're drinking in your water, which I recommend to stay hydrated. So this is the finished look. Without lipstick, of course, and with setting spray drying. So I'm going to come back in a couple days to show you all my Grinch makeup tutorial, and I will see you then. Alright, bye.